Hello everyone, it is your boy Winster and I'm back at it again with another video. Today we're going to be doing a updated deck profile on the Red Dragon Archfiend strategy. We've maxed out the power of the deck and here it is in all its glory. It's going to be a 40 deck card count. But before we get into the deck profile, guys, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button and be sure to turn on the notification bell. That way you guys could stay up to date with all the content that does drop on this channel. Also, be sure to check out all my other social media platforms in the description box. Quick reminder, guys, do not forget to register for the 1,000 sub special Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. I'm going to put all the instructions down below, so make sure you guys check that out. It is a thank you from me to you guys. Remember, the winner is going to be winning either Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet. How to enter is going to be down below. Make sure you guys check that out. But let's jump into today's video. I'm really excited to showcase what I put together. Starting with our Resonator monsters, we played 3 copies of Soul Resonator, the best normal summon in the entire deck. Maybe the best card, searchable off of Gaia, searches any Fiend, aka any Resonator, searches Uvolube, searches Bone Archfiend. This card is just so great in the deck. Also has protection from your own card effects from like Red Dragon Archfiend. You just banish it. It just does so much to the deck, so you definitely need to play 3. I played 2 copies of Crimson Resonator. I don't see a need of playing a third. You need one for combo, and you play the second one just in case if you draw it. It's a little bit tougher to summon off of its own effects because you have to control no monsters. I don't see the need to play 3, and I don't want to brick, so that's why I only play the 2. I played 2 copies of Vision Resonator. You need one for combo. The second one's just in case if you draw it. This card searches any spell or trap that mentions Red Dragon Archfiend. So you're going to search Red Zone or Crimson Gaia off of this. And then again, we play 2 Synchron Resonator. We play 1 for combo, and the second one is just in case if we draw it. It adds back a Resonator monster, which is part of the combo. You only play 2. As for our non-tuners, we play 3 copies of Bone Archfiend. This card is phenomenal. It is a part of the 1-card combo. This in it itself is a 1-card combo as well, but you have to play 3 of. I don't know why this card didn't get like a super or ultra rare. This card is literally the backbone of the deck. You need to be playing 3 copies of this. And then we play 1 copy of Obsessive Uvolupe. This is searchable off of Soul Resonator. You could send it off of Bone Archfiend. It is an extender. It's such a good card. Onto our spells, we play 3 copies of Crimson Gaia. This card is absolutely mandatory at 3. It's a 1-card combo, full board. You just need this card in order to completely combo off, which is absolutely insane. Has recursion. It does everything that you need it. It's a 1 per turn search. And then I play 3 copies of Resonator Call. This card is phenomenal. Knots once per turn. Gets whatever Resonator monster that you need. And then we play 1 Red Zone. This is absolutely mandatory in the deck. This card is phenomenal. It's a pop, it's recursion, it's just so much value, and it's searchable off of Vision Resonator. I play 1 Synchro World. It sucks that this didn't get like a holo treatment. Hopefully in the future we get like an ultra or secret, but this card is not necessary by any kind of capacity. But since you synchro so much, you just get so much value. So this is going to be like an extender. Definitely is going to be a threat once you get the ball rolling. Your opponent really has to decide if they want to get rid of this, but it's such a good card. And for consistency, we play 3 copies of Pot of Prosperity. Now, you don't have to actually play these. There's a number of cards you could play. You could play Pot of Desires. You could play Pot of Extravagance. There's just so many alternatives to this card, but I want to make sure that I go in deep as much as I can and find the right tool in order to extend properly. And then I play 3 copies of the Bestial Lubellion. Man, this card is an absolute must. You could maybe get away with 2 copies, but I would recommend 3. That way you could see the card. The big piece that this brings to the table is the specific spell or trap that you could set off of it, but you need to play that. And then we play 1 Magma, and then we play 1 Druisworm. These are just searches off of the Lubellion. We want to make sure we could utilize the card as much as we can. And considering that Tier is, coming back, it's not going to hurt the engine. We play 1 Etude the Branded. This card is phenomenal. You need to be playing this because this would allow you to go into your King Calamities on your opponent's turn. Onto the non-engine, we play 3 copies of DD Crow. This card is, in the current format, kind of become becoming a staple, right? It's so good against tier. It's good against Pearly. Yes, you don't get a body like the Bystials, but it just gives, it's more coverage overall. It's good against a lot of matchups in the current meta right now, and I definitely would recommend playing. We play 3 copies of Ash. This is pretty self-explanatory. And then we play 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence. Pretty self-explanatory as well. And then we play 1 Called by the Grave. Onto the extra deck, we play 2 copies of Red Rising Dragon. This card is phenomenal, man. It's recursion. You could banish it, get effects off, special summon any resonator monster. It is just so good. You need to play, you can play 3, but I would recommend 2 to give you more space in the extra deck because the extra deck is a little tight. And then we play 1 Kai Belt, the Blade Dragon. This is just a toolbox card. It's a level 7, gets rid of some cards. It's a Dark Dragon, so it fits perfectly. And then we play 2 of the Big Man Red Dragon Archfiend. Look at this secret rare, guys. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. You can't see it too well because of the sleeve, but we play 2 copies of this. I highly recommend 2, guys. Do not play just 1. It's not enough in the grind games, and sometimes you need to extend a little bit more. We play 2 copies of Scarred Red Dragon Archfiend. This card is phenomenal when it's used for a synchro, for a dragon synchron monster. You special summon the Red Dragon Archfiend from the deck. Pops cards when it's used for a synchro. It's just so good. Or when it leaves the field, it pops the cards. And then we play 1 Scarlight. And then we play 1 Void Ogre. And then we play 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Bane. And then we play 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. And then we go into 1 Barone. And then we play 1 Dispatter. This card is literally perfect for the deck. Dark, Synchron, level 10. Like, this card gives you so much value because you could bring back all your banished stuff. If you banish Red Riser on the next turn, you could bring that back. You could just do so much off of Dispatter. It's such a good card. I might even consider playing 2. And then we play 1 Red Supernova Dragon. And then we play 1 Hot Red Dragon Archfiend King Calamity. This card is phenomenal, guys. We use it too to go into this on our opponent's turn, and your opponent's not going to be able to play in any kind of way. And for the side deck, we play 3 copies of Triple Tactics Thrust. This card becomes whatever you need it to be, right? Going second is just a blowout card, honestly. It's just so good. Definitely need to play that. And for Thrust targets, we play 1 Change of Heart. We play 1 Evenly Matched. We play 1 D Barrier, 1 Lightning Storm, and then we play 1 Harpy's Feather Duster. You could definitely change out some of these ratios, right? You could take out 1 of the Thrust, and you could add a copy of Triple Tactics Talons. The reason I'm not playing Talons is because it does mess up with Pot of Prosperity. So that's why I'm not playing Talons in any kind of capacity. But I do want to maybe add more evenly. It does come up. Maybe take out a Thrust and add another copy. And then I play 3 copies of Nibiru. I want to have these just as backup, you know. You never know what you're going to end up running into, and it does come up, but not enough to be in the main deck. So that's why I am running in the side. I may cut 1 down or cut 1 out. That way I can play 2 copies and add another card. But that's 1. And then I am playing 3 copies of Droll and Lockbird. Again, it does come up pretty often, not often enough where I want to have it in the main. I'd rather have, like, you know, DD Crow, Ash Blossom, Imperm in there over these. But it does come up, and it's really good in the current format. And maybe I might be adding it to the main soon. And then last, for my side deck, I play 1 Kurikara. The reason I'm playing this is because Pearly is just such a huge threat still. I respect Curly a lot, so that's why I'm playing this. I was thinking about just adding a Kaiju. But I want to get a lot of attack points, you know, and just get over the Noir. That is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully, if you guys are planning to build this deck, hopefully this helped out. There is going to be a combo tutorial coming out at least by the end of the week, so keep your eyes out for that. And another reason why you guys should subscribe and turn on the notification bell. But let me know what you guys think of my profile. Let me know what you guys think of the Hot Red Dragon strategy. I think it's very fun. It's very easy and very nostalgic too, right? Like being able to, summon all these crimsons, go into all these Hot Red Dragon monsters is just so cool, especially for someone that personally I haven't seen the full entirety of 5Ds. I am currently mid-season, or excuse me, at the end of season 1. So they're gonna start fighting the shadow signers or the shadow dudes. I forgot their names. But it's really cool playing this deck and seeing the cards come to life in the anime. I'm a big fan. At first, I wasn't a Jack Atlas fan. I'm slowly coming around, but let me know what you guys think. That is going to be it for me today, guys. Peace out.